Hello everyone, MarcusWolfe here, welcoming you all back to another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. Last we left off, we cross-examined Ben the ventriloquist and his ever-so-wonderful puppet Trilo, and learned that they weren't exactly keeping an eye at the only entrance to the crime scene the whole time. And we also learned that Ben might or might not have seen Max Galactica. And now we're going to listen to someone else's testimony that, according to Front Karma, is going to prove that it was Max. Oh boy.
Sweetie, sweetie, you have to believe me. I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene.
So, then where were you when the murder took place?
Well, we talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room.
And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right?
Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back.
That's when the ringmaster headed to the crime scene, right? That's what it seems like. But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right?
Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room, still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off.
Which means? It means the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max.
Fabulous! That's a fabulously possible possibility.
Well done, Nick.
However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't it a bit strange? If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go?
Wow, Max, I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something.
Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up. Magician or president? You have no idea how hard it was to make such a decision.
That's really cool. Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper and deeper. Oh, but yeah, it definitely just gets deeper. How far does this rabbit hole go? Only one knows. Oh, Lord help us.
Now that everyone is back, let's get started. Court is back in session. Ms. Von Karma, please proceed with the prosecution's case.
Very well. I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand?
Why does she just call him a pitiful clown? That's kinda bad.
The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record.
Just awkward silence.
In what what the heck? I'm still stuck at Clownadelphia.
Okay.
Name and occupation.
Will the witness please inform the court why he is speaking autobiographical gibberish? I'm sorry.
I forgot what voice I gave Mo, but you know what? Whatever. We'll just wing it.
I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited to this sort of occasion. What in the world are you talking about? You're in the Grand Hall of Justice, not some comedy club. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court.
Oh, yeah, maybe this joke's okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service. Okay. How about this? Have you seen my proctologist, Dr. Seymour Butts? How was that one? Simpsons reference. Oh, but a couple of clowns were up to no good. Started. Your name. Lawrence Curls, professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown. You witnessed this scene at around 10:15 p.m. the day of the murder, correct? Yes, it is.
Very well, Mr. Curls. Will you please testify to what you saw that evening?
A rabbi, a priest, and a Rastafa.
Without the humor, please.
Oh, okay. Aw, poor Mo can't be his normal stoogey self in court. Which I hope isn't gonna be everything, cause that's all that fake laughing is gonna get to me. I know, I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause. Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at the least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. But this atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try to make everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone, what do you think of me? How am I doing? What? Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here? Witness. Huh? We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Thus, please stick to the facts of this case. Really? You really hear me out? Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later. Oh, thank you! I can't wait! Poor Gumshoe. That's my thought exactly. Gumshoe's gonna be tortured.
Now that that's settled, shall we begin once again with the testimony?
Yeah, of course we can. I'll talk for as long as you want. Okay, now we get to the real oh my god, that was so stupid. That was a joke testimony. Well, the night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. Whoo! I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head.
Well, that's very interesting. If this eyewitness account is to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment right now.
Of course you can. There is no way that this account can be criticized.
However, the witness is a bit, well, how you say, off-kilter. Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him.
That must be because of my insincere smile.
Mr. Wright, please begin the defense's cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Nick, gotta find some kind of contradiction in this testimony. I know that.
Mr. Wright.
Your Honor?
I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it would bring disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber-rattling.
I understand, Your Honor. If you cause this clown to stray from the facts, I'll hold you responsible. Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with corny jokes. I honestly think that's a subtle hint to say, do not press everything, just press the relevant crap. The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. That's relevant. You'd say that practice wrapped up around 10 p.m., right? See? That's the thing. Huh? How exactly am I supposed to make a joke about 10 p.m.? Now, 8 o'clock, that's something a clown can riff off of. Let's just pretend it was 8 o'clock. That way I can make a great joke. No. Please, no. Let's not make it 8 p.m., alright, Mo? What do you mean, let's not? Oh, don't take the clown out of clowning around. Come on, Nick, just listen to his joke. There are 3 reasons why I don't want to. 1, I probably won't laugh. 2, I'll get hit with a penalty. 3, I get whipped. Anyway, will the witness just proceed with his factual testimony? Oh, you're so boring. Well, number 4. I don't want to waste you guys' time, no matter how funny it may be. You have no idea how tired I was that night I was pooped. That's not relevant. Thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. What exactly did you see out the window? You just happened to glance out the window. Well, you could say that. You could also say, peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeked, eyeballed, Mr. Curls. Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either. Oh, what should I do? You know what, never mind, let's just let it rest. I don't want to lose points. Alright, Mo, how about we get back to your testimony now?
This is definitely one of your more straightforward cross-examinations, Mr. Wright.
Well, of course. You threaten me with a penalty if I don't keep this stooge in check. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. Far away, you say? Well, if you had to say exactly, how far away were they? Let me think about that for a second. If my room is here, and they looked about yay big, I'd say, about 30 feet from my window. Just 30 feet? Well, that's not very far at all. Well, it was snowing that night, and it cut down on visibility.
I see. Please continue with your testimony regarding the two shadows you saw.
It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. You'd say you clearly saw this, even though you were by your own admission far away. 30 feet away. And that's right. I've been thinking about it over and over since that night, but things didn't really make sense until I spoke with the prosecutor, Miss Von Karma. But now I'm 100% certain that it was Max and the ringmaster I saw that night. Just think about it. How could I be wrong if Max is always wearing his uppity symbols? Uppity symbols. Lawyers nowadays. Do you even have to go to school anymore to be one? Alright, everyone, no, I don't want to. Oh, thank God, people. Oh, poor Mo. See what I mean? It's always like this. The crowd never wants to go along with me. I must really be utterly and completely worthless as a clown. Oh! Enough of foolishness. Get back on track.
Will the witness please testify as to what he saw, and only what he saw?
I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head. That was not what I meant. I don't want to read this ending part. Just get me to the end, please. There we go. You say you saw the ringmaster get clonked over the head. Yes, I did. It's the climax of my story. He really does enjoy the completely random non sequitur. Well, what would you say the victim was struck with? You mean a weapon? I have no idea. A weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right? That's not what I meant. You did say you saw everything, right? Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Oh, wait, no I didn't. I didn't see a weapon.
Mo, did you or did you not see the crime of murder?
What the heck? That's a weird way to phrase it. Whatever.
Did you or did you not see the murder committed that night?
I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You'd better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown, Mr. Wright. Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. A nice penalty. Isn't this a bit melodramatic? So what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime? I don't have any clear basis, but he's extremely super vague about whether or not he saw a weapon. That's really bugging me. So under that respect, I do have a basis that the witness did not see the crime. Of course I have grounds to make this claim. Then let's hear it. That's something I can't share with you at this time.
What did you just say? Mr. Wright.
I know there's something wrong with this testimony, but I can't put what I feel this way into words for the judge. Well, maybe we should get a little more information. Once we find something more solid, we can give it another shot. Yeah, you're right.
Mr. Wright, before we resume the tell...
How about... oh my god, I'm almost dead by that one problem. I can't believe it. Let's try this. Yes, I know, we already said this part. I don't care, Mo. I think I was supposed to keep pressing because he never really answered about what he saw outside, so... let's do that. Oh my god. Exactly why did you look out your window that night? Why? Are you asking me why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out their windows, do they? That's not what I meant. I meant, well, when we spoke yesterday. Well, once I had tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. Oh, I forgot about that, honestly. Well, in my defense, at the airing of this episode, I have not played this game for 1 week. So... I honestly did not remember this. Ooh, dear. See, this game... that's the only thing I don't like about this game. It is not friendly to people who take, like, a short break, and then they require you to remember something from, like, a previous episode. It's like, huh? It sounded like a giant thump. Oh, yeah! I forgot about that. You forgot! Your Honor, the witness looked out his window upon hearing a loud sound. He didn't just simply glance out of his window that night. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention that thump, didn't I? Ow! That is not something you just forget to mention. Yeah, what she said. Anyway, I believe it would be best if Mo were to revise his testimony.
Very well. Mr. Curls, please revise your testimony.
You should start turning the tables in our favor. Okay, well, I heard a huge noise outside the window, and that's what made me look outside. Why is it not pressing? There we go. What was the sound like? Well, I guess it sounded kinda like... I guess you could say...
Mr. Curls, may the court remind you that humor is unnecessary.
Oh, how'd you know I was gonna make a joke? Anyway, I guess the sound sounded like... I suppose it sounded like someone getting hit with something very hard. Yep, that's what it sounded like, honestly.
Someone getting hit, huh?
What then? You went to look out the window and you saw... That's when I saw two silhouettes there a bit. Is there anything new about this? Far away. Let's think of a second. My room is here. They look 30 feet. Oh! I got it. Now that we've established that he heard a big thunk, that means he heard the ringmaster getting thonked very hard by something. And yet here, now that we know that information, he's saying that he did not see a murder weapon. How is that possible, considering he just heard the largest thump of someone getting whacked? Like, considerably whacked. Yes, I know. Skip. Mo, did you or did you not see the crime... oh god. The crime committed that night? I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You'd better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. A nice penalty resulting in a game over for you. Well, what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime? Now I do. I've got a great reason to make my claim. And I suppose you will be telling us all that great reason. Of course I will. The reason is the witness's very own testimony.
What is the meaning of that, Mr. Wright?
Mos said he heard a sound like a thump of someone getting hit.
He did say that.
However, Mos just stated the following under oath. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head. If Mos to be believed when he says he looked out the window upon hearing the sound, there's no way he could have seen Max clonk anyone. In 1972, a crack clown unit... Oh boy, that sounds like a very bad drug joke.
Mr. Curls, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment?
They didn't commit. These clowns promptly escaped from a maximum security clown car.
Mr. Curls, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this court?
No. I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory. Great job, Nick. These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth. Well,
you're back from your jog.
Well, it pretty much happened the way I said. Pretty much. When I looked out my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. The prosecution helped fill me in the gaps of my statement.
On karma!
Tampering with witnesses again?
So now you are saying that you did not see the defendant clonk the ringmaster?
Yes. When I looked out my window, the ringmaster had already checked out.
Checked out?
Yep. He was on permanent vacation, as they say.
Mr. Curls!
Your Honor?
You did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say you saw the criminal, correct?
Yes, exactly. The ringmaster was slumped over and I saw someone's silhouette next to him.
Very well. Then please testify to this silhouette you saw. And I expect the truth. And if I catch even a hint of a joke from you, I will put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. You got it?
Got it, Your Honor.
God, poor Mo.
I'm sorry, I was just thinking. No, you know what? I'll just go ahead and call an end to this video. This will be a short-ish episode, considering that testimony phases I try to make half an hour. But considering we're at like 23.5 minutes before edits, I don't think the next portion is going to take 7 minutes where I'm going to find a good cut. So, this is as good a cut as any. Bye, people!